He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. Odor is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
1-1 the count. Hamels ready with the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard hit ball to short. Andrus has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Seared down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He swings and rounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Andujar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. And here's Renato Nunez to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Riding in once again, Robinson Chirinos looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius has it. The second for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Arlington. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the seventh. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Odor has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. On to the lawn and gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting, designated hitter
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Leclerc is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty B, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Shields is under this one, and that will retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning. Digging in once again, Jurickson Profar. They'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And he's back easily. From the stretch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
A ball and a strike now. Profar gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ground ball foul down the left side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at-bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Ready for another shot now. Rougned Odor. He went down on strikes last time up. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Now a ball lined to the left side. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Another try at 2-2. Missed with a slider.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases loaded here. Nobody out. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
So he sets him down swinging. Shin-Soo Choo becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 2 out, bases loaded. Tanaka pauses. 0-2 on its way. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, the center
Ready
fielder,
once again, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing grounder to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Line to the right side. Mazzara is there, and he'll bring this one in.
now batting, first baseman,
Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. Swinging and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here comes the first pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, number 25.
Digging in now for the Yankees, number 25. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Sanchez on second. Andujar at first. 2 out in the inning. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Lifted into center field. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Robinson Chirino.
Rangers.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 57, Chad Green.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Delino DeShields, he singled his last time up. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer. needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. Flying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball and a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Fly ball out toward right field. Number 25 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Jurickson Profar, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Liner toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 3 and the Rangers nothing. Tony Barnett enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Brett Gardner now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0 and 2.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1 and 2. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Full count now, 3 and 2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpenners look sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set and the pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So the Yanks go in now, the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar.
Leading off from the bottom of the Ranger ninth, right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
54, Aroldis Chapman.
Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chapman, 30 years of age. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Here's the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Rougned Odor now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Gallo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And here's Renato Nunez. 0-1 the count. Into the corner and slicing foul. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez recovers on to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Masahiro Tanaka is credited with the win. Paul Hamels pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB